And interestingly enough, by the way, the Bill of Rights, because there is still that line of thought among some anti-gun advocates that, wow, this isn't really an individual right. Look, that ship has sailed. And by the way, this was clearly seen as an individual right even before the Heller case. Again, you could go back to the congressional debates over the quote-unquote Sullivan ban of 1994. You go back to the Gun Control Act of 1968, and you will find anti-gun politicians making the same arguments that they make today of, hey, listen, these gun control bills, these aren't going to impact anybody's right to keep and bear arms. Well, if there was no individual right to keep and bear arms, they wouldn't have had to say that. And yet, anti-gun politicians did say that repeatedly. But you can go all the way back to 1791, to the Bill of Rights itself. And while we know, hopefully, most of us know at least a few of the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, most of us don't know the preamble to the Bill of Rights, which spells out explicitly why we have it. And it's really simple. The conventions of a number of the states, having at the time of their adopting the Constitution, expressed a desire in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added. So in other words, you know, when we were ratifying this Constitution, a lot of us really were concerned that this was really open-ended. It would allow the federal government to do anything it wanted. So we decided we needed to put some specific provisions in there. Here are no-go areas for the federal government. Places where the federal government cannot come in and infringe on individuals' rights. And as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution. That's the reason why we have the Bill of Rights. Again, in order to protect those individual rights against a all-powerful, encroaching federal government. Plain and simple. And again, readily apparent to those voting on this back in 1791.